Well, this is probably the hardest thing for QA to deal with in Agile. When you're talking about iterations and sprints, they're really talked about in terms of development effort, not necessarily where QA fits into that release. The challenge with Agile that you'll end up with an iteration being delivered to you at the end of the sprint, and all the developers move on to the next iteration, and there's no one there to support QA in terms of fixing bugs that have been found, and that sort of thing. That is the biggest challenge, I think, for QA in Agile, is to work out how to fit in effectively into the iteration model being deployed by development. So the ways to do that is to ensure, firstly, that you know your developers. What you need is to foster a professional relationship with the developers. You need to be able to talk to them and confide with them, and that means preferably being co-located with them. You need to attend stand-ups so that you know how they're progressing. You need to know when things are going to be dropped in your lap, because that's what happens in Agile. Features, as they're finished, get dropped into your lap. You don't have the lead times that you would normally have in a waterfall model to prepare for it. It means that we know more about the quality of our software sooner. Means we can make more informed decisions about risk and those areas that we should prioritise in our testing. Especially tools like Clover and code coverage allow us to identify the least tested parts of software, so we can focus on those. There's more time for using your brain, often in waterfall methodology, because you do have these long design development phases. Testing ends up writing long reams of manual test cases with all these boring steps of click here, click there, do this, do that, and it's of very little value.